Wow. Okay.
Yes, hello.
So are we there? It looks good, huh? I guess we both. I'm not above the screen or something. Like halfway the whole time.
Real actors.
Yes. I think, yeah. Well, I'll introduce us. Welcome to Slijperij Rangeroy. My name is El Neveld, and I'd like to introduce to you the world of Wunschleder. And here with me, I have the director of Wunschleder, Rainer. You are very welcome.
Yes,
It's great to see you, and an honor that you came here.
It's a pleasure to be in your store with so many knives.
Yes.
A Japanese version of knives, and we are making one also manufacturers in leather.
Yes, we made these beautiful knife bags, knife rolls, and knife protectors. First of all, can you tell us a little bit about your company, about how it started, and introduce yourself?
Yeah, okay. I'm working with leather in the fourth generation. It's from also my grandfather and great-grandfather, and it was in the 4 years. It was a company for gloves and a tannery, and then it was a fashion company, and we also did Bavarian styles in our company. And since 7 years, I did my own project as WeWork, is name, and we started with these kitchen articles for knives and these interior articles 4 years ago. We developed them, and we said we want to do, it's from my own cooking experience that I was looking for something with good leather for good knives, and that was the idea for these Knifebags, these knife rolls.
We started working together indeed from a few years ago. I provided the knives, you provided the rolls or the protectors. What kind of qualities do we have?
We started with leather. We started only in leather.
Yes.
And we have, we said, when you put in the knife into leather, we only want to have vegetable tanning leather, that there is no metal or no rests in it.
Yes.
And our specialty is the leather which is tanned with olive extracts.
Okay.
And it's a real, you can't eat it, but because it's so sticky,
yeah.
But when you put in the knives, you have a real nature product where you put in your knives, and when you cut with the knives, you can be sure that everything is fine with it.
Well, of course, the knife bag is important for bringing your knives to, well, maybe from your work to home, or storing your knives into a good protection for your knives. Can you show us how the knife bag is from the inside and how it works a little bit?
Yes, I can show you. We said we want to have an easy handling roll. When I was checking the market or what it happens, I thought I want to have it easily opening, so we just have one belt.
Like one hand opening?
With one hand, because maybe you're already cooking and you say, oh, I need my
patty or my guillotine or what other knife I need.
And you just roll it out, and you put it like this, and you have your different boxes for
different sizes.
For different sizes. And you know, I want to do it in a very good quality, and I said making it cheap, it's no interest for me. I just want to have a really good practice with it, and that you have your bag not just for 1 year, that you have it for your life.
Well, the same goes, of course, for knives. We invest in a knife. A knife joins you indeed for your career or at home for almost a lifetime, which can be maintained, but also has to be stored nicely. Maybe we have a knife that we can test.
Yes.
So I get here, we have the Giotto, which can actually be easily put into the knife bag. What is it made of here? Because I see two different colors. I see the leather.
Yes. When we started with it, you know
I know that
this
the
is
knives are sharp.
they are sharp,
Yeah.
and your knives are especially
Thank
sharp.
you. Yeah. Yeah.
And also when you put in on the side, we said if it's only stitched, can be a problem because when you move in the knife, the blade, you cut the seam.
Yes.
here.
Easily.
So,
Yeah.
so we use the metal metal plates
Yeah.
here.
Brackets or
Yes, the
yeah.
brackets. And also here, it's we put some Kevlar inside, so
Kevlar,
it's one whole line of Kevlar. And also you see the leather is folded here, and we stitch it here because when you move in with the top of the blade, you
end up against the Kevlar.
enter, and then there's Kevlar and the roll of the whole leather, and there's no seam, and because the seam can break very easily, so we avoided to cut the seam.
I know Kevlar from bulletproof vest, for instance. So it's,
Yes.
it's a very good material. Huh?
Yes,
It's very strong and
Mhm.
also capable to hold the extreme sharpness of the
Mhm.
blades. So indeed, actually, it nicely displays how the knives are actually arranged in the bag. And indeed, we can also have the smaller version
Yeah.
for the smaller knives, which goes in like that. So we can put it in.
Yeah.
And then
And we have different, meanwhile we have 8 different rolls.
yeah, varieties.
Yeah, 8 around.
Yeah, we started with small.
We are with 4,
Yeah.
with 6, with 8, and also we did some special.
The crazy big one.
Yes, with 8.
Yeah. Because some chefs they just need to bring their knives. Some bring the whole collection, and some only bring 3 or 4.
Mhm.
So I think this is a very nice way of displaying, also carrying, protecting. Everything is good for knife storage.
Let me make one more, and then we roll it together. You put it in.
Yeah.
And then just make it like this. And that's what I said, I want to have an easy handling. You
Mhm.
just make the flap
It's
over it,
directly protected.
and then you roll it like this. You put it like this, and then you have your roll. And then you can
Stylish.
so
Because
you
that's
can.
what we want. Yeah. Very nice.
And the leather, it's leather for the whole of the knife. It takes some, when you work with it, like the knife, you get some.
Maybe
It shows your life. what
Exactly.
you're
It
doing.
shows where you've been.
Yes.
It's what it's done. It's gonna start with a career,
Mhm.
and it will be with you till the end of your career.
Mhm.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
Super.
And we have some, or you ask for the qualities, we have some, this is more covered, this is, it stays longer black than this one,
It's more open
Yeah.
structure, but different
Open
qualities of
structure.
leather, different colors we have.
or this is a stronger leather, more thickness. You see, you have here with the 4
Yeah.
bags in it.
Super.
And, you know, you've seen the logo, which
That's
we
my name.
developed for
Indeed,
you.
yeah. Really nicely. Thank you. We have the name in our kanji, so it's our own product together with Wunschleder.
Yes.
We're also very proud on the canvas version, which is a knife roll that actually is really highly in demand of chefs, also for starting chefs who want a first knife bag for the few knives that they have now. We also started in different varieties with a few knives or maybe more, like 10 items or even bigger. Start with the small one we have here.
Yes, it's a product which was asked from you. We
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
only did leather, but we also had this canvas for other architects in our company. And I said, Erwin, okay, if
Let's
you
try.
need it for knives,
Yeah.
we can do it together. And you see, for here it's a small one, and we started, I think these are seven
pockets.
seven pockets, and we have the flap when you roll it that all is covered.
Yeah, the last knife.
And here we also made a special thing because we have a good technology with bonding different materials.
Yes. Yeah.
And we said to get this cotton canvas even more heavy, and you know, for the sharp knives it's also risky that you cut it, and then we made the bonding of this canvas
Like an extra protective.
with the lining,
Yeah.
all together, that it's more stiff and you have more this handling.
Yeah, we always tell our customers, so what we do, we put in, again, a knife like this. Here we work with the handle, which the handle goes in. And we always tell our customers, okay, well, don't put it directly too full, because then it will damage the blade. But also important, keep 2 fingers above the tip of your knife, and from there you fold it, so it keeps an open space, and now you can start rolling it. And actually the knife bag will be as high or as big as your longest knife. So this is easy to store, it's easy to put in a backpack if you need it every day. It's also handy to store it into your closet at work or something. Besides this, it's also, the material is really nice. You can wash it, it's clean, easily to clean. We have it in a few colors as well, grey, blue.
We started with different colors,
Yeah,
brown, and this grey tone.
So now we have it in 7 items. We have them here also in the bigger one with 10 items, which can also be for more knives, maybe some tools as well that you want to bring. Last but not least, for knife collectors. We have them as well. 17 items, so which is well, also doable and handy to store.
Need a big kitchen.
Big kitchen or a big knife fan. We have them every day here. As last, sometimes we also have knives that need a protection themselves, and we also designed the leather knife protector. We have them here. I'll get one for you. This is the knife protector we designed also.
Yes, it's also a special thing because here we worked also with the Kevlar inside, so we have outside the leather, which is already very hard and sustainable, and it's combined with the Kevlar. And what we developed together, because first we started here with one
stitching,
and then we made even now 5 rivets inside, that every knife, which is very sharp, you see when you have the top point, you can't go outside because they're always
stopped by the rivets or the material. Yeah.
And also, you see this is a knife with less width, and we do it in different sizes. We have the smaller ones.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll get another one here as well. This is also interesting shape because all knives, like you're saying, Rainer, are different in sizes. We don't always have the right protector. This is a size which is also very nice for a blade like Nakiri. Here you have the higher blade with the vegetable knife, which also goes in very nicely. I think it protects it really nicely. It can go into a drawer like this. It's stored safely. You won't hurt yourself when you dig in for knives. It's also looks nice as a display and safe into the knife bag. Can also be stored like this.
Knife bag, it's a good thing.
Super. Yeah.
And it's covered everything, and it's good protection for it.
Well, super. Thank you for your explanation of all your beautiful products. It's a great cooperation that we have. Again, I'm honored that you're here. We say thank you. Thank you for watching our video. And
Thank you,
Yes,
Alvin.
yes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
A long way to Elvin, 1,000 kilometers from southeast of Germany.
Yes.
But it's very nice.
It's great having you. Okay, super. Thank you for watching.